fine, fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now. You seen those ashed outside the walls? They keep me in business, if you take my meaning. Some days it feels like if I stopped stitching people back together. All right. Good news is I've seen worse. Hold still now. I won't lie. This is gonna hurt like hell. Guess we're about to find out how hard-blooded you are. All right, you're good to go. Overall, not too bad. People keep me hopping all the time. Mainly it's minor scruffs, bruises, the occasional broken arm. The real work is when someone gets attacked by an Ashta. Those are the bad times. I got a feeling this ain't the last I'll see of you.
Well, hey there.
Seems that way.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to
pretty
arrest
crazy,
me for
even by
public
Shawgang
indecency.
standards.
She'll be a
Well,
terror.
nobody
when she
ever
grows
accused
up.
those boys of having
Don't
an
be causing
overabundance
trouble
of
now.
common sense.
Ain't that the truth?
The noble art of brewing. Can't get enough of it.
Work hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
Need something?
Heard you were involved in a shootout.
Which one?
The stories about you. They ain't all.
Stories never are. These Rangers are some hard-blooded folk. They ain't afraid. Welcome to the Rock, I guess. You thirsty? Got all sorts of booze. Let's get you set up.
You got some business with me? Oh, well, if the Marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time. See you.
Hiya. Got into a tussle with a Shawgang smuggling ship in Kodos orbit. Had to limp back to Aquila City, with my ride mostly in one piece. It was a bit of a hard landing, you might say. Got a few broken ribs and a concussion. Turns out one of those ribs punctured a lung. Had a breathing tube in for a spell, but that's gone now. Seems I'm healing up pretty good. Yeah, of course. Everyone knows a thorologic tube is the right approach for that problem. Right now, not much of anything. Doc says I need a rest. Meanwhile, I've been trying to make myself useful, reading dispatches and reports and such. That way, when I'm cleared for field duty, I'll know the lay of the land.
I know your type. The freewheeling space
It seems
age.
like he built the
Must
whole
be
damn
nice.
three-star collector by himself.
I'm sure some of the tales could tell.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers.
United Colonies wouldn't let some ragtag settlers stake a system like this without a fight.
Everyone fleeing Earth as quick as you can. If he tried it today, I'm sure that you see.
You ask me? Traveling in Freestar?
Russians doing well for yourself.
Just so you know,
Laredo is a big player in arms manufacturing.
If they're good enough for the... Freestar Rangers, they should be good enough for us.
All weapons are currently 0% off. Affirmative.
Chumps is such an eyesore in Aquila.
In this universe.
But,
death and eating
well, I can go
at
for
a
some
Chumps
chunks.
restaurant. And to be honest, death is almost preferable.
You can stand to drop a few pounds. I don't mean a diet.
Without the robots, Filburn's farms wouldn't work. Arshner would kill any humans working the fields. I understand.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again. Why don't we just close it down?
Want to steer
I'm
clear
pleased
of
you
the
chose to
stretch.
visit us today.
Lots of...
Here's what I have in stock right now. I need someplace to put the... times through. It stays.
My partner
But you know,
thinks
Stretch
spacers
Trash
want
will
to
come
rob
back
this
and
place.
loiter.
I'd like to see
Worse.
them try.
Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti.
We owe them.
Yes, Miss Lance.
If this shift doesn't end soon, my man is not gonna be happy. Yeah?
Okay, hello.
I actually met a guy who finished the Red Mile. He lost an eye in the process, but he did walk away with a pile of credits. 2 eyes, right?
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
I hope Mr. Wright pays overtime because, you know,
Sha. How are you?
Hi, moving. How you doing?
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Nice job.
Yes.
What?
Shaw Gang's gone too far this time.
So damn tired. Yeah.
Just want to get out of here.
had quite enough excitement. I suppose I'll have to write a report about all of this.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after. Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this. You're not wrong. It's not supposed to be your business. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, co-tradition. All right, shall we?
Hate this place.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in... separated from their home planet or what, but they scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony war, and they... to pick them clean. You're doing funny stuff with that
Yes,
booze
what?
pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Pretty convinced.
Roach?
I know, I trust you, but the record streak, I'm only one away. Again.
Roach!
Know what happened the last time I was paired up? I don't want
Roach!
this new one to... What?
New potential recruit. He's
Standing right here. Yeah, I said I know. I'm aware of his
Be
presence.
careful if you
Have
run
been
into
since
those
you walked in the
ecliptic
door.
jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems, and they like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts.
Dare let me down.
The ones left
Got a
alone
lot
in
to
the colony.
prove around here.
There are always more bounties to collect. You're prompt. Good trait for a tracker. Anyhow, we can talk about punctuality or we can get down to business. I am agent number 1, or no one, if you prefer. Seems you've decided to entertain our offer. Good. A drop of enthusiasm can create an ocean of success. Remember that. However, it is not as simple as accepting and taking an oath. You must be tested in the field and face a true challenge before taking up the mantle of tracker. Do you have any questions before we proceed? Why not you? I know of your accomplishments. In Aquila City, you thwarted a dangerous hostage situation without violence. I could say more, but trust that you would not be here if I did not believe you worthy. Excellent. Before we accept you as an official tracker, you'll need to demonstrate competency in the field. To that end, I would like you to first accept the available bounty on the wanted display on the nearby wall, then report back to me.
What are you standing around for when there's fugitives on the loose?
Good. You have your mission. Once you are a tracker, you may not get a briefing like this for your missions. You'll be expected to handle them by yourself. Excellent. I knew you could. The target for this mission is admittedly one of our toughest. Not because of how dangerous he is, but because of how often he has evaded us in the past. His name is Hannibal Eutropio. He's wanted for 94 counts of spaceship grand theft. We have reason to believe he runs a chop shop somewhere out in the fringes, but we do not know where. Luckily, we have intel that one of his associates, Adrastos Dakota, is currently here in Aquila City. For your first mission, you were assigned a partner, Roach. He will have more information. Speak with him. Not for this mission. Not if you want to be a tracker. Roach is there to assess your competency and review your methods. He will assist as needed. If he says you are not fit for the job, you will be denied. I wish you the best of luck. Leave no quarter. Show no mercy.
Hey, so, about earlier, when you first arrived, Right, you're not. Because when we're working together, you're going to follow my instructions so you can learn from a real professional. Good. Glad we had this talk. Now let's get down to business. This Adrastos guy is our ticket to finding Hannibal. We find him, bring him in, and get the information out of him. Any questions? If I had, he'd already be dead or behind bars. I know he's slipped away from all the other trackers who've gone after him, but my plan will let us finally get the drop on this slippery chasm bass. Great. Adrastos was last sighted in town, so we're going to go out there and you'll use your scanner to find him. Once we do, we'll convince him to chat with us. By force, if need be. If you don't have any more questions, let's hit the road. Easy. I assume you've used your scanner to find... I'll even make it easy for you. Normally, you'd either... But we're bringing this guy... I think we were given a bum deal. Hannibal has been on the wanted list for ages. But maybe Agent No One's expectations are low, and they just want to see how you handle a tough but low-stakes situation. For that, I guess it's perfect. I just wish they weren't intent on dragging my record down with it. It's good and all you want to get to know me, but I don't see how... Let's focus on the mission. And if you still want it...
What's up, Tank?
Funny you ask. Until recently, no one even knew what he looked like. Despite it, as you can imagine, it's hard to find someone when you don't. This is compounded by the fact that he never leaves a trace. The fact that we got info linking Adrasto.
But like, how's that possible when you...
It's the hope. He's our only... Now, if the question is, do I trust him?
Even if I did care about such things.
Ah, so you want to learn from the best. Well, sometimes that means skirting the law. Don't get too hung up on it. Always go with whatever guarantees success. No sense bringing morality into it. These people are wanted criminals. Last thing, competition is a I'd wish you luck, but you both know it's more about skill.
That isn't what I said. Roach is very good at what he does. He just takes it.
Drastos is likely wandering the streets around here somewhere. Open up your scanner and look for anyone with a bounty.
Get up there, huh? Space? Must be cool. I never heard of
constellation to dig resources, but their routine job turned
Don't
down.
rush the scan.
Pirates
Want to overlook anything valuable.
But instead, they found more than they bargained for. A heated battle ensued between
Hey, can I help you?
A member of Constellation helped during the firefight, along with his trusty robot. Armed with only their trusty mining.
I don't need your protection. He doesn't scare me. Really. He's a nice guy once you get to know him.
Surprising turn of events and a victory for us all.
If I'm picking up what you're laying down, you could probably make some of those charges go away if I cooperate, huh? I'm listening to what you have to offer. Better be good, though. Okay, fine. I'll tell you what you want to know. What exactly do you want to know? Something about Hannibal, right?
You need to tell us where he is. Then, as long as the intel's good, we can consider letting you off easy. Got it?
You don't have to tell me twice. Truth is, Hannibal could be anywhere. I don't know how to tell you where he is.
I don't believe you. You better start spilling more.
But I know where to find his chop shop. I don't know what you want me to say. Hannibal's got a team of spacers, mechanics mostly, but also some muscle. If you're planning on going, you best be prepared to fight, because they don't like unannounced visitors. Well, let's just say I've got an interest in not pissing you off. It's an old abandoned star yard in the Andromos system. Andromos 4A to be exact. surrounded by a field of giant space rocks. Can't miss it. Actually, you can. That's kind of the point.
Great. You're coming with us, then. You run, you die. You cause a commotion, you die. You so much as sneeze without asking.
I die. I think I get it. Well, what are we waiting for? To the chop shop.
Right. Hey, rookie, a word?
You're listening to SSNN.
Not how I thought my day would go, but...
So normally, you register Drastos with the system and leave him bound for someone to come pick him up. But we need him to tag along with us. Now, if we show up in my ship, we'll lose the element of surprise. I'd rather keep our cards close to our chest. Gives Hannibal less chance to escape. Yeah, I've got one all right. See, the last guy I took in wound up dead and knowingly donated his ship. It's a nice ride, and the parts are valuable. We'll use that. Drastos here is gonna help us on the comms as we approach.
Oh, I am?
Or he'll find himself in deep space without a suit. He's going to play it as if he jacked a ship and brought it to be chopped up. And he's going to do it without giving it away that we're on board because he knows what'll happen if he does.
As I was saying, I'm going to do just that.
Negative. First, we want Hannibal alive. Second, do you know how hard it is to ID bodies in space? Third, most ships don't have that kind of firepower. The ship's parked at the spaceport. You'll be the one in the pilot's seat, so I can keep an eye on our good buddy Adrastos. Let's wrap this one up nice and quick.
A shootout in Sonoda. An unnamed... Their mark in the middle of a busy spaceport. Although no one... This newest spate of violence has renewed the call for stricter regulation of the Trackers Alliance. Was accurate, and the tracker in question didn't hurt anyone. But if history is any judge, it's only a matter of time before an incident occurs with a more tragic outcome.
I know your type. Freewheeling space ace? Must be nice.
Keep it moving.
That your ship that landed not too long ago? It sure is something.
Hey there.
Galbank needs better security.
Well, well. Sam Cole finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better. I made a decision a long time ago about how my little girl gets raised. And it doesn't include Jacob Coe, okay? Leave it at that. Damn it. Fine. We'll go get her. If there's any other options, I'd appreciate doing those first.
cup of coffee right about now.
Rock might have some work for someone like you.
Akita City's always healthy.
Hey there. Need to make a quick getaway? Or is this a we're coming back for the better weapons kind of thing? Grandpa Jacob? Are we going to see him? Dad said no last time.
And I'd still be saying no if I had any choice in the matter. And by the way, I thought I told you not to pry. Can we just do this?
So is the answer yes? That's usually Dad's way of saying yes. Really?
Over my strong objections.
Works for me. Let's go.
I need to head over to the trade authority.
Oh, you can really feel this gravity tugging at your guts, can't you?
Hello.
Excuse me.
You saw your ship come in, but those encrypted mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. It's why they give them a wide berth.
Look how big you've grown.
Ask me. Those
You should see my right hook now.
assholes should be
I bet I can knock
blasted
you
into
flat on your
space
butt,
dust.
old man.
Now that's the spirit. If only your ancestor Solomon could be here to see how bright the co-future looked.
Can we move this along?
Don't listen to him, my darling. You should stay here with me during your visit. The Co-Estate's a much better place than some musty old starship.
Can I, Dad?
No. She was just popping in to say hi. That's it.
You want those maps, Sam? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. She'll be safe here while you're doing whatever it is you're gonna do.
Fine. Hand them over.
Don't worry about me. Hanging out at the estate is great.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem. Well, you ain't wrong. But let's take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
You really stepped up.
Us Co's have been in government for generations, making sure the Freestar Collective is run the right way. Getting said government to do anything worthwhile is like hurting Ashta. Takes perseverance, compromise, and above all, respect. You try to groom your successors, but wisdom's often wasted on the young.
Was that a subtle dig, Jacob?
It wasn't meant to be subtle, son. What didn't I do? I had quite a long career. I mainly made my name keeping credits and trade flowing. Never dull. Always a million fires need putting out. Jeez. More of that Constellation nonsense? We got plenty of real-world, immediate problems. You explorers are a luxury we cannot afford.
Ever heard of a certain Solomon Coe? Renowned explorer? He'd be spinning in his grave.
Solomon built something. He'd want his kin to protect it, not abandon it in its hour of need. I've had enough of you and your worthless Constellation friends. Show yourself out. Of course. Solomon Coe was a great man, no doubt about it. If it weren't for him, there'd be no Aquila City and probably no Freestar Collective either. And of course, the name comes with certain benefits around town if you catch my meaning. I never turned down a free drink in Solomon's honor. Should it come my way. Hell no. I've got no control over the actions of those who came before me, and I don't feel beholden to them either. Solomon was a true pioneer and a risk-taker, and I respect that. But I'm not him. I'm a man who appreciates the simpler joys in life. I'm no thrill-seeker, and I don't feel like I need to make my mark on the world. A highball of good whiskey and a sunset to watch it with, it's all the accomplishment I need. I guess it was nice talking with you.
Something to report?
My brother-in-law just got back from
shift
2
wasn't
weeks in
boring.
Paradiso. Place looked amazing, but if I have to look at one more vacation photo, I'm going to clean his clock.
that's where the real money's at.